Good day, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, and today we'll continue to discuss pseudocode. But first, welcome. Hello all, it's me, Mr. Marr, with Computer Science Virtually, coming at you live from my kitchen, again. And by live, I mean pre-recorded. Now, yesterday we talked about what pseudocode means. It's fake code, used for planning a program before actually writing your code. Today I want to focus on that, how it's actually used. I know, it's used for planning, we already said that. But how do we use it for planning? Well, when you decide you want to write some code, you can do it in 3 steps. First, step 1, you think about what it'll do. Think of the description in yesterday's example and the description in yesterday's assignment as this step. The second step is to write out an outline for that code without worrying about the syntax. This is the pseudocode step. It's where you take your description and expand it to include programming elements like if statements, while loops, and functions. And that last one is what we'll look at for today's assignment. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. The third step, after writing your pseudocode, is to then write it out in your programming language of choice. In this class, that's Python. Mr. Marr, but we've made a bunch of programs already without ever writing pseudocode, and how do our flowcharts fit into all of this? Well, student Mr. Marr, up until now, I didn't think our programs were complicated enough to need pseudocode, with one exception, our text-based games. Those are big programs, very complicated with lots of parts. That's why we made the flowcharts. Think of our flowcharts as that step 1 again, describing the program. Now that doesn't mean we're going to write pseudocode for all of our text-based games. It's just a tool that I'll have you use if you get stuck. But before you can use that tool in your games, you'll need to practice with it. So today's assignment is another opportunity to write pseudocode from an existing program. This time it will include functions. Remember, this is working backwards in a way. You're reverse engineering pseudocode from existing code so that you can better see how it works. Just like yesterday, your assignment in Google Classroom has 2 Google Docs. One is an example, and the other is the one you'll actually work on. Well, that's it for today. Message me on Canvas if you have any questions. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys.